Where should you avoid trading? And why your win rate goes up when you learn to say no. Hi. I'm Tradiology, and in this video, I want to tell you something important. Something no indicator will ever show you. But if you ignore it, your losses will start to outweigh your wins. Before we dive in, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Let's talk about the places you should not take trades, and how avoiding them can raise your success rate. The first one is this: when you're not sure if you should enter. Take a look at this example. Price reacts to a support level. A bullish candle forms. The market looks calm. But something inside you says, maybe it's too early. You're not sure what exactly you're waiting for, you just feel uncertain. That unclear feeling is your answer: don't enter. If there's doubt in your mind, it means the market hasn't sent you a clear signal yet. New traders often think, if I doubted the trade but it ended up in profit, then I was right. But that's false logic. Here's the truth: the difference between a good trade and a bad trade is not the result. It's the process behind the decision. You can make a solid decision and still get stopped out, and that's okay. But if you make a poor decision and get lucky, it's still a bad trade. Think about this: if a pilot takes off into a storm without checking the instruments, and somehow lands safely, was it a good flight, or just blind luck? Trading is the same. The next one is this: when price is stuck in a messy range. Imagine this: price is bouncing between two levels. But if you zoom in, there's a smaller range forming inside that one. And within that, even more hesitation. That's called a nested trading range, and it means the market has no clue where it wants to go. In this kind of zone, there's no clear strength. No real trend. Just confusion. If you enter here, you'll likely get whipped around or caught in a fake breakout. One moment price breaks upward, you enter long, and just a few candles later it slams back down and takes your stop. Then it reverses again. It's like trying to drive through a sandstorm: every direction looks the same. Here's the simple logic: if the market itself doesn't know where it's going, why should you? You're not supposed to be smarter than the market. You're supposed to follow its clarity. Another case is this: during high volatility news events. Now picture this classic moment. You're waiting for a big economic news release. The moment it hits, price suddenly spikes up, then drops, then jumps again. Pure chaos. Many traders say, now that it moved, it's time to get in. But during these moments, there's no logic behind the moves. It's all emotion, all speed, all algorithmic reaction. Even for several minutes after the news, price can remain erratic. You need to let the market settle before making logical decisions. It's like trying to jump into a river during a storm: you'll just get thrown around. Wait until the water calms. And here's a powerful lesson: even if your setup is perfect, even if everything lines up, you can still get stopped out. But the key difference is, if the trade followed your plan and logic, the loss is part of the strategy. But if you entered during confusion, ranges, or emotional moments, that loss was your mistake. Professionals are not judged by their profits. They're judged by their decision-making. Anyone can win once by accident. But repeating success comes from discipline. Let's wrap it up. You should avoid trading when you feel unsure or hesitant about entering. Price is trapped in complex, layered ranges. The market is chaotic and emotional, like during major news events. If you filter out these conditions, your win rate naturally improves, not because your predictions are better, but because your decisions are smarter. You become more consistent, more focused. And ironically, by trading less, you often end up earning more. If you found this video helpful, feel free to like it and drop a comment. What kind of trades did you regret entering? Your experience might be exactly what another trader needs to hear. Until the next video, stay logical, and keep learning from your mistakes.